Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready to meet some incredible talents. People who push past boundaries and make the impossible look easy. All right, let's dive in. In the magical morning mist, the giant tractor appeared like a muscular monster, ready to conquer all the rugged terrain of the old forest. The massive body of the vehicle, stained with red soil and tree resin, told the story of arduous journeys through many deep forests. The roar of the engine echoed throughout the forest, tearing apart the silence, signaling the release of extraordinary power. The giant, thorny wheels crunched into the wet soil, overcoming slippery swamps and steep slopes with great force. The timber tractor is not only a vehicle, but also a symbol of conquest, of the connection between man and nature, between mechanical power and the wild beauty of the jungle.
Mercedes vem ali. Patego.
The truck roared loudly, its huge wheels digging deep ruts into the slushy mud. Mud splashed like a waterfall, staining the normally shiny body of the truck brown.
Bora! Seu Nonato aí no comando da nave. Agora aí onde que ele passa, ele tá sem, viu? Tá passando de boa.
massive truck, a heavy metal monster, trudged down the muddy road. Huge, thick tires with deep treads skidded across the slimy ground, each turn a struggle against the gripping mud. In the middle of the chaotic construction site, heavy trucks roared loudly like mighty iron monsters. Their massive bodies buckled under the weight of the soil and rocks, the raw materials being needed to create a new structure. A roaring iron monster tore through the white blanket of snow. The giant wheels crushed the ice, leaving behind a zigzag track like a giant python slithering across the icy desert. The lumber truck lumbered along the red dirt road, slippery as if it had been greased. Each turn of the wheel sank deeper. The angry roar of the engine seemed to tear through the damp morning mist. The heavy log lumbered along the red dirt road, the viscous liquid threatening to swallow the wheels. Each turn was a struggle between the weight of the log and the devilish slipperiness. Giant chariots roared across the field, kicking up clouds of dust. Their massive steel bodies shook violently as they traversed the rugged terrain. The sound of their chains grinding against rocks, combined with the roar of their powerful engines, created a majestic symphony of strength and discipline. bulldozer, a behemoth of steel and roaring engine, surged forward, its huge maw filling with rich black earth. With a hydraulic groan, it tilted, unleashing a torrent of water that thundered down onto the waiting Thailand. The steel giants rumbled down the highway, their massive bodies towering like mobile buildings, the morning light glinting off their shiny paint.
Masih ada aksiden tu masih lagi ya.
The steel giants rumbled on the silk highway, each wheel beat echoing in the air with a deep, reverberating sound. Their massive bodies glided like beasts brimming with power, carrying on their backs a bustling economy. Imagine the powerful Thai trucks, not afraid of the sun and wind, bravely passing through the red dirt roads. The muscular body of the truck is stained with alluvial soil, telling the story of tireless journeys, contributing to the construction of the works.
Ada um esticadinho. Pode passar não, chefe.
In the pouring rain, the red dirt road became slippery and muddy, swallowing the poor car. Helpless in the mud, the wheels could only spin in despair.
Tá doido, menino. E ela tá escorregando pra cá, ó. Vai ter que tirar um cabo, né?
Untuk angkut-angkut pasir, kita bisa lihat. Wah.
The rumbling sound of the old truck echoed.
Ini masih menggunakan
Each
original ini.
engine beat like a heavy breath of
Originalnya
time.
seal ini.
The rusty body of the truck shook violently
Ada
on the
beberapa
rough
yang
road,
nggak
carrying
percaya
a
ini,
mountain
dengar
of
suaranya
shiny
itu
golden
diganti mesin
sand.
diesel, tapi ini masih menggunakan originalnya seal ini. Ini posisi jalannya nanjak ini ya, lumayan.
มาถ่ายรถไถบ่ต้องถ่ายรถไถก่อนเอารถไถใหม่เอาไปเทิร์นอยู่ทางพาดเปิด
จะมีคนอยู่บนล้อหนึ่งคอยปลดตะขออาจจะเที่ยวขึ้นก็ได้
Thank you for watching. I hope these moments will help you relax after a stressful day at work. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. Goodbye, and see you again.